Hey, what's up everyone? Starry right here, and today we're doing week 2 predictions. We did week 1 last week and I ended up going 8-8. Some teams that I just thought were gonna win didn't win. I thought that the 49ers were gonna beat the Bears, but to be fair, that game was during a hurricane, so you gotta give the 49ers some slack, I guess you can say. But still, I thought the 49ers were gonna win. I didn't think that there was gonna be a hurricane going on. The floor was just wet. It was like a pool down there, so that game was kind of, but I still picked the 49ers. And there's still some other games like the Colts and Texans. That game ended in a tie. I didn't expect that to happen. So last week was a crazy first week. Week 1 was really fun, and I'm excited to get into week 2. So make sure you like and subscribe. We're doing these every week, so you don't want to miss out on any more videos. So make sure you like and subscribe. Now, as you can see, I got the list up here, and something that I didn't know going into this week, that there was 2 Monday night games, which is kind of weird. I just didn't expect it, but hey, I'll take it. Monday night's gonna be looking pretty good, so we'll see what Monday night's about. But we start with Thursday night football. We got I was gonna say San Diego Chargers. We got the LA Chargers versus the Kansas City Chiefs. This game is very important for the Chargers. This is the game where they're gonna prove that they're either I believe that they're Super Bowl contenders or not, because the Chiefs, they're still a favorite. They destroyed Arizona in a really just nasty win against Arizona. They just destroyed Arizona. It was nasty out there. That Patrick Mahomes, he's a bad man. That was crazy. But the Chargers, they had somewhat of a close win. The Raiders had a chance to win if Derek Carr made a couple more plays. If the receivers caught a little bit more, the Raiders could have won. They could have won. So the Chargers were lucky, I guess you could say. But the Chargers still did win, so you got to give them credit for that. So both teams are 1-1, and I'm gonna go with the Chiefs, because something happened in the Chargers game. They're going to be missing Keenan Allen. He got injured, and I think that's going to hurt them going into this Thursday night game. They have a short week. Both teams have a short week, and I think that they're going to need Keenan Allen for this type of game. This is a big game, and they need him. So not having him is really going to be a big blow. And for that reason, I gotta go with Patrick Mahomes, man. It's just so hard to go against them and pick against them. I'm going to go Patrick Mahomes, but I think this is going to be a close one. I say the Chiefs are going to win by 1 touchdown. I think it's going to be that type of close game. I think it's going to be pretty close, and the Chargers may win, but I'm going to go with the Chiefs. 1 touchdown, close game, a fun Thursday night. Hopefully we get a really good game. Next on the list, we have the Miami Dolphins versus the Baltimore Ravens. Now this game is going to be, this one is pretty easy for me to pick. I'm still going to be counting out the Dolphins. I'm going to pick the Ravens. I just like the Ravens more. I think like I said last week, Lamar Jackson is going to be in a more prove it mood. And yeah, I'm going to go with the Ravens. The Dolphins still have a good team out there. They have some really good weapons on offense, and they have a good defense, and they have a good coach, But I'm just going to go with the Ravens. I just believe in the Ravens more than I believe in the Dolphins. That's what it comes down to. I get the Ravens by 10 points. I think this is going to be a close game, but I think they're going to pull it out somehow. The next game on the list is the Jets versus the Browns, and I'm not really sure. This one is kind of weird. I think I'm going to go with the Browns just because they do have such a good offense still. I was sleeping on them, I guess. I didn't expect Jacoby Brissett to be that good against. I thought Baker was going to step up, but he didn't, and they held their own. So I'm going to go with the Browns, though. I'm going to go with the Browns. I think I'm not sure the points on this one. I really don't know what to put for the points. I'm just going to say the Browns are winning this one. Now, I know the Jets did beat the Giants, but I'm still going to go with the Browns. I just like that team a lot better than I do like the Jets at this point. The next game we have is the Washington Commanders versus the Detroit Lions. The Commanders, I did sleep on. I gotta say, I'm sorry for sleeping on the Commanders. I did not know that they were gonna be this good, or just good. I didn't think they were gonna be good. The Lions also had a really good game against the Eagles. So this one's really confusing who I'm gonna go for. They both scored a lot of points when they played. So I'm kind of confused who I really want to pick. I think I'm just going to go with the Lions. I think they have a little bit more firepower. I think they're playing with a little bit more passion. I'm going to go with the Lions for this one. I think it's going to be relatively close. I'm going to say a 3-point game for the Lions. The next game we have is the Colts versus the Jaguars. For this game, it would seem kind of simple to just go for the Colts. They have one of the best running backs in the league, but they did not. They tied with the Houston Texans, and that's something that you can't just, sweep away. It could be. I don't know. I'm gonna go with the Colts. Obviously, I think they have the better team than the Jaguars. But if they lose this game, we're gonna be looking at the Colts a lot different than we were coming into the season, or a lot of people were coming into this season. I'll have the Colts winning this by 10. The next game on the list is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the New Orleans Saints. And for this one, I'm gonna go. I did sleep, or I just underestimated or put down Tom Brady. I'm gonna go Tom Brady. The Buccaneers looked really good. I didn't expect Julio Jones to be Julio Jones, so I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay. No more sleeping on Brady, but I am still saying he's not going to the Super Bowl, but I think he's gonna have a good year. But they did play the Cowboys, but I'll give him credit. He looked really good and his offense looked good, so I'll give it to Tampa Bay. They're winning by, I would say, 14 points. After that, we have the Panthers versus the Giants, and this game is a lot closer than I would have expected going into the season. I thought Baker was going to be really, really good, and Baker ended up being just okay. He had his down moments during that game, but, he did, they kind of came back at the end. But still, Baker didn't prove it against, his old team, so that's something to really, if he was going to do it, he should have done it there. But, we never know. I think I'm going to go with, I kind of want to go Giants on this one. But I'll stick with Baker for this one. We'll see how Baker does. I got Baker winning this one. I'm going to say they're going to win by 2 touchdowns. I got Baker winning, even though the Giants are home and they looked really, really good. And Saquon Barkley looks like he's back. I still got to go with Baker one more time. The next game is the most important game to me this Sunday, and that is the Patriots versus the Steelers. And this one, I'm going to go with the Steelers. I think it's pretty obvious. I said don't sleep on the Steelers, and I picked against them last week. I'm not going to do that again. I'm picking the Steelers. I think this one should be pretty good, in favor for us. I think we're going to win by 3 touchdowns. That may be a little bold, but I'm going to say we're going to win by 3 touchdowns. I know we don't have TJ Watt, but I still like our defense. Mika Fitzpatrick is a beast. We still have an offense that can get it moving if we need to, hopefully. So yeah, I got the Steelers winning by 3 touchdowns. The next game on the list is the Falcons versus the Rams. And this one, I'm going to go with the Rams. I think this is going to be a comeback game for the Rams. They didn't look bad, but they didn't look like how we expected them to be Thursday night. So I think this is going to be a bounce back game for them. The Falcons did put up a pretty good fight against the Saints last week. But I'm still going to go with the Rams. I think this is a game that they really need to prove who they are. I got the Rams winning by 14 points. After that, we have the Seattle Seahawks versus the San Francisco 49ers. And this game is really, really hard to pick. I don't know. I want to go with the Seattle Seahawks because I want to ride that wave that they just had on Monday Night Football. That was such a good game for Geno Smith, and they looked really good. And the 49ers didn't look good against the Bears, but it was during a hurricane, so you can't really judge it that much. I'm gonna go with the Seattle Seahawks just because Geno Smith looks so good. I think that they may have something down there, They are missing Jamal Adams though, so that is something to worry about on defense. The 49ers are a better team, but I still haven't seen Trey Lance. That's the thing. I still haven't seen Trey Lance. I gotta go with Seattle winning by 3 points, just like Monday night. They'll win by 3 points. After that, we have the Bengals versus the Cowboys. This one's very easy. We're going with the Bengals. The Cowboys are just deteriorating left and right. Now they're out. Now they're without Dak Prescott going into the foreseeable future. So yeah, the Bengals are winning this super easily. This is like a bounce back game, a comeback game that they need to prove. So I got them winning. No way the Cowboys win. Cooper Rush is just not good. He's not good. The Bengals should win this by 3 touchdowns. After that, we have the Texans versus the Broncos. This one, I'm going to go with the Broncos. I think they just lost really bad. Well, not really bad, but they lost a game that they should have won. on Monday night against the Seattle Seahawks. So I gotta go with the Broncos. Like other teams, they're doing a comeback. A lot of these teams are doing a comeback, but this one they really got to do a comeback and show. Russell Wilson, it got to show why they paid him that much money, because yeah, he needs to prove it. I got the Broncos winning by 14 points. If they don't win by 14 points, this is going to look like a bad loss, or like this is not going to be very impressive for the Broncos. They should win this game by a lot. After that, we have the Cardinals versus the Raiders, and this one I'm going to go with the Raiders on this one. Now I know that they looked pretty good against the Chargers, and the Cardinals did not look good against the Chiefs, but that's two different levels of like competition that they face. But still, I'm going to go with the Raiders. I think that they have the better. I just like Derek Carr more than I like Kyler Murray. I'm going to keep on pushing that agenda, and until I'm proven wrong, I'm just going to stick with my guns. However, I think this game is going to be close. I got the Raiders winning by 10 points. That's relatively close. I'll give the Cardinals the benefit of doubt, but I still got the Raiders winning by 10 points. After that, we have Sunday Night Football, and it's going to be the Chicago Bears versus the Green Bay Packers. And this one, it's going to be Green Bay easily. I think, Aaron Rodgers, he owns, the Bears and Chicago. So it's kind of easy to go that way. But I am still I don't think it's going to be like a blowout. Like it always has been. I think this game might be very, very close. I still don't know if I trust Aaron Rodgers this year. I did have him as one of the Super Bowl favorites, but it's still very questionable about him. He's still kind of a question mark. So I'm going to have this game be a 3-point win for the Packers. Just the 3-point though. I think it's going to be a good Sunday Night Football. Hopefully. I like Justin Fields. I don't love him, but I hope we see something more of him. Hopefully if he wins this game, I think that's going to say a lot, That's going to say a lot about both teams. So we'll see how Sunday night is. But this one's looking like it should be a lot better than what we had last week. And finally, we get to the 2 Monday Night Football games for this week. We got the Tennessee Titans versus the Bills, the Buffalo Bills. This one's pretty easily. I'm going for the Buffalo Bills. That's going to be a solid game for them. They should win this pretty good. Gabe Davis. That's all I'm going to say. Gabe Davis. 21-point win for the Bills. After that, we have the Vikings versus the Eagles. A game that I'm very looking forward to. I'm looking forward to this one a lot. I like the Vikings. I like the Eagles this year. And I think this one's going to be really fun. I think this one's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to go with the Vikings winning by 14, but I think it's going to be a really good game until the end. And it's going to be oh man, the Eagles almost had it. The Eagles were doing it and then they just kind of crumpled or something, But I do like the Vikings. Jettas is the best receiver in NFL. I'm sleeping on the Vikings. I'm awakened to the Vikings. I know about them now, So guys don't gotta tell me about that no more. But I got the Vikings winning by 2 touchdowns. But it should be a really fun Monday night, because the other one might not be that fun. But those are my picks. Let me know. Hopefully I don't go 8-8 again. Hopefully I got some more W's this week. And I'm excited for this one. This one should be a really fun week. There's a lot of narrative and drama that should be played out, and we should know a lot more about these teams. So I'm interested in seeing what these teams are and who's pretenders and not, So make sure you like and subscribe, because like I said in the beginning, we are doing these every week. So make sure you like and subscribe. And I'm also doing the Steeler recaps every week, so you don't want to miss out on those. It's a lot of fun. So that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment, tell me how you feel about my picks. Let me know who you have winning. And I hope to see you on the next one. Goodbye.